have to tell you a dirty little secret about what I used to do. So on my busiest days when I had back-to-back meetings or back-to-back work and I had forgotten to plan what I was going to eat, or didn't have anything in the fridge, or had not gone grocery shopping, or hadn't packed my food, I would make a very special plate of nachos. So I would take lime chips, had to be lime, shredded cheese, and I'd microwave it for a minute. It would be delicious with some salsa on top. And I can tell you, for about like 4 or 5 minutes that it took me to inhale this plate of nachos, it would be delectable and delightful. But what I have really learned for myself is, while it tasted good for those few moments, I was left with hours and hours and likely days of heaviness in my body from eating this way. Now, I could totally keep doing this, and I'm going to be honest, I still do sometimes, like just make myself a plate of nachos just to like be quick about it. But I do it so much less, and I don't judge myself or criticize myself whenever I do. But I want to tell you what has helped me really reduce the number of times and how often I make these plate of nachos. The very first thing is, I really remember how I feel in my body for hours and days when I eat in that way. Especially when I eat in that way, like again and again and again, I know not only does the number on the scale go up, of course, but my body feels terrible. The second thing that I have really started to do, which I find to be very valuable, is I remember to stay connected to my body and my mind. When I lead with that, when I stay connected to my body and my mind, I start making decisions differently. So I'm thinking, like, I want to be connected to myself, and I know I want my body to feel light and comfortable. How am I going to make a decision right now that will honor and serve that feeling? And so then I start making decisions to eat differently. I might run out, like I am right now, like run out and grab something because I have nothing in my fridge, nothing in my pantry other than nachos. And I'm like, I don't want to feel that like terrible feeling. So I'm gonna like run out and get something, even though what this leaves me with is options. So I get to decide. I could have the nachos, absolutely. I could also just fast through lunch. It's not a problem. I could also run out and grab something from something local near me. I could order in delivery. Or I could just like look in the pantry and find something that I might have forgotten about. When we stay connected to our bodies and our minds, we start to open up possibility for what might be a better solution than the very first thing that pops into our head. The very first thing is not always the best thing. So I want all of you to consider, whenever you are making decisions for yourself, check in, connect with your body and your mind, and decide, how will this decision feel? It doesn't have to be the right answer or the best answer 100% of the time. You might have nachos every now and then, it's not a big deal. But when you make decisions like this again and again and again, and you check in, connect it, like, what would my body love? You make decisions that way. I promise you, you will feel lighter in your mind, your body, and on the scale.